Hello there, it's Mabina Jaffer here. Today I want to talk about focused attention. What do I mean by that? Well, we are all placing attention on something or another, okay? But it's important to understand and be aware of what you're putting your attention to, okay? And what is holding your attention? So, Neville Goddard, one of my favorite writers, he has a very famous quote. We are only limited by weakness of attention and poverty of imagination. Imagination is one of our 6 intellectual faculties. Okay. And in the Thinking into Results program that I use to coach my clients, there's a whole lesson on intellectual faculties. And so the program teaches you how to understand the faculties and really nurture them. But imagination is one of them, and it's my favorite. And I remember when I was a child, I used to use imagination all the time until the adults in my life, were constantly saying to me, that's not real, get a reality check, what are you doing? You're in La La Land. Like, so many different things were being said to me, by various people. And so at some point, I stopped using my imagination. And I would think that's possibly true for you as well. But I'll tell you something. Imagination is something so wonderful. It is one of the 6 intellectual faculties that differentiates us in the animal kingdom. We are God's highest form of creation. And we're here, okay, to create. And when we're not creating, we're disintegrating. Okay, so we're either creating or disintegrating. And so imagination is a really amazing way to get into that whole thing of creating, okay, to express yourself. And so you want to start paying attention and observing, what are you imagining? Because we're always imagining. And we can use this imagination either to work for us or against us. I know before I got into this work and I started to really elevate my self-understanding and my awareness, I used to use my imagination against me. So when something happened, I would start to create drama in my mind. Okay, drama of stuff that hasn't happened. And that stuff hadn't happened, but I started creating the drama. And I would put focused attention on that. And then what would happen? The exact thing I didn't want to happen, it happened. Because I used my imagination against me. And I placed focused attention on it. So the ideal thing to do is to learn to really observe, what are you imagining? What are you placing your attention on? What is holding your attention? These are some key questions to ask yourself. And you want to shift and start to focus your attention on things you want, on things you enjoy. And ask yourself, how can I focus my attention in this moment on what I want? What am I focusing on? How can I enjoy this moment even more? Okay. So Neville Goddard's quote is so bang on. Okay. We can use our imagination to work for us or against us. And that's what he means when he says poverty of imagination. We stop using it for us. And without realizing it, many of us use it to work against us. And weakness of attention, we are really limited by it. If we're not aware of what we are holding our attention to, what we are placing our attention to, we might be placing that attention and focusing on what we don't want. Okay, so those are really powerful things you can do Today, right now, you can start to be aware and observe your attention. And then you want to place focused attention on what you want. And when you start to do that, you will see amazingness coming into your life. Start now. Don't wait. Observe. What are you imagining? Observe. What are you placing your attention on? And focus that attention on what you want. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time.